All right, straight to the people. And believe me, we got a ton of angles, questions. Got to start talking about tonight. Kenny's already got a Will Levis jersey on order. Exciting times. But where are we at with it? After some reflection, a good night's sleep, a couple cups of coffee, I've worked my way to understanding it. I'll never love it, but I get it. Rico has a different pathway, and I can't say he's wrong. It's bad asset allocation. I don't understand.
That's just it. Same as you. I don't love it. I just feel like you overpaid for both. That's all. So I can't get excited because, I think you could have got, if you would have, each one would have went down the slot. You could have got Campbell tonight at 34. Could have got Gibbs at 18, and you could have got somebody else at.
But we keep saying
12.
these things as if they're true.
I'm saying that's just how I feel, Mike.
If the Patriots take Gibbs at 14, what do you do then?
Then you deal with it.
Yeah, but if this is a guy they love,
Mike, it's how I feel about it. That's all.
All right. I'm telling you, like every report is the Pats are taking him at 14. So your feelings don't match with the fact.
I still feel like you overpaid for him.
By 2 spots?
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him in the first. I wouldn't have taken a running back in the first round.
You and I are holding hands on that. I know. Let's go to the people. DJ will lead us off today. Hello, DJ.
What up, though, my dog? How you doing, Money Mike?
Excellent, DJ. What do you got for us?
Dog, I've been waiting to talk to you for about 12 hours because I'm pissed. I am furious for the simple fact, man. Look here, man. And I hate when people say this, but it's what it appears to be to me, same old Lions. You have a chance to now maybe be in the Super Bowl next year by sticking to just the basis of football. D-line, O-line. Even if the kid Gibbs turns to Kamara or Marshall Faulk and the lineback's pretty good, that's not what wins in this game. The Eagles showed you what wins. You passed on super talented defensive linemen that literally could have taken us to the next level and possibly a Super Bowl, Mike. What are the Lions' strengths, Mike, right now? Did our offensive line, you two guys agree?
Absolutely.
So our offensive line makes Goff look good, makes the receiver look good. It opens up holes for whoever we put in the backfield. Flip side of that is, if you get that D-line like that, let's say everybody's right. We don't take Carter. Rico, I'm with you. After watching his highlights when Philadelphia drafted, I was sitting there looking like, Jesus Christ, we need him. But let's take them out the equation. Tyree Wilson and Kancey. Put them on this defensive line next year, guys. Would you guys make us even more of a favor to go to the playoffs?
Yeah, but here's the problem. We're not making the pick. DJ, here's what it comes down to. They didn't like these players. Like Kalijah Kancey is the ultimate mock draft guy. Because he got mocked to them, DJ, people started falling in love with a guy, not saying you, but they never watched. How about if the Lions just didn't have a first round grade on Kancey? Are you telling me you'd be more comfortable with Brad Holmes drafting a guy with a second round grade at 18?
Not at all. I'm with you. I feel bad with this thing too, because I'm a Brad Holmes guy. But then I looked at the guy that you mentioned. I heard you mention, what is it? The breezy kid, I think it was. The one
Brian Brisset, a kid out of Clemson.
Oh my goodness. How would he look next to Hutchinson? I'm with you, and I'm ending with this. I get it. It's their pick. The running back may be slot receiver, whatever. I just think, man, D-line and offensive line should have been our focus because we're that close to winning, Mike. That's just my opinion.
And guess what? You might be right, DJ. I'm sorry, Rico. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And I think what DJ is saying is something that I said before. I think a lot of this, too, is we all have the players that we want to see in the uniform and the guys that you want to see up and down the field, scoring the touchdowns, getting the interceptions, getting the sacks. We're all guilty of that. And you're disappointed when your guy is not selected. Yeah, Gibbs can go out there and become a Hall of Famer. So I don't want people to think I'm hating on Gibbs, though. It doesn't matter because everybody thinks I hated Aiden Hutchinson as well. But I just thought, yeah, this just, I like how you put it. You didn't allocate the funds correctly. You went out there, you got better, you upgraded your running backs room, but was that a major priority? Now, I guess to the Lions, it was.
I think, look, the only thing I can say is if you're in the trust the process crowd with Holmes, then you have to forget everything you read. Not Rico. I'm saying you guys out there in listener land. You got to stop with these mock drafts. You got to stop with old hairspray. And Todd. You got to stop. Lewis Riddick and the rest. Stop. Your guy is the guy you trust. What if you got to look at the Lions value board and they had a top 10 grade on Jahmyr Gibbs? I'm asking you, okay? I talked to somebody last night via text while we were on the live stream who said a couple teams in this league had a grade on Devin Witherspoon as the best corner to come out in the last 5 years. Now, do I agree with that? Of course I don't. I'm saying that shows you this wild variance.
Oh, it is.
Hell, the Lions could have had Christian Gonzalez a couple of times, right?
Right.
No. If you trust Holmes, guys, you can't bail on him now. Because what Holmes is telling you is, I built the scouting boards for the Rams. I was their college scout. I built those boards that Les Snead helped build this team on. If he's got Gibbs and he's willing to put his ass into the jackpot, what am I going to do about it? You know I wouldn't take a running back. Neither would you, brother.
Right.
And I still think it's a mistake.
And that's what it is. Yesterday, I think, was the first step of we're going to see the actual GM part of it when it comes to the draft.
And guess what?
Because guess what? These picks weren't just spoon-fed and like, here you go, you can't screw this up.
No, I'm just telling you, it's apparent they didn't like the defensive players that many people got addicted to.
And I say, I'm not listening to the mock drafts, but you start saying this team would really look good with this player in this jersey.
And let's also be fair. Witherspoon was taken right in front of them at 5.
Right.
So that makes a difference.
By a team in Seattle who knows what they're doing. So, and again, we all thought that's where Jalen Carter's going. They got Ted Lasso as a head coach. They have a need. They've got a culture. It's the dirty bird. Like, they didn't do it. Man, is Witherspoon tiny. Man, he walked up on that stage when they were introing the picks, and then Tyree Wilson walks by. You look, Tyree, get your son. Man, is he tiny. 248-539-9797. Go to Sean, 97.1. What's up, Shawnee?
Hey, I think there's more to this than just their grades, though, and just their evaluation of these players.
Sure.
I truly believe the QB on your roster is like the sun in your solar system. It has a seismic effect on the rest of your roster constructing. And I think that if you look at why the Eagles were willing to take 2 premier defenders that have red flags all over them, it's because they got something that we don't have. They got Jalen Hurts, right? So, and what I'm telling you is, in my opinion, the reason the Lions traded back to 12, 6 spots back, and specifically took Gibbs, they passed on Bijan, which they could have taken at 6. He was taken 2 picks later, and then 4 picks later, they specifically take Gibbs. It's because he's more like an Alvin Kamara.
Correct.
Where Bijan is more like your Saquon Barkley. And they are going to extend Goff. That's coming. And they got to have their dink and dunk down the field athlete, and Gibbs is perfect for that. And that's why they did it.
I agree totally with you. And I don't have to love the pick to agree with your take on it. Sean, you're right. Gibbs is going to – this will be a board bet in August. Rico's going to be writing the number 49.5 on that glass. Gibbs receptions. I think they're going to split him out wide. They're going to play him with Montgomery. He's going to be a security blanket. It fits what they want to do. Not that Bijan can't catch it. It's that right. Gibbs is superior in that area.
That's his knack. That's his forte.
But you're right. They're going to – guys, they're drafting best available player, and it's maddening sometimes because it doesn't seem like a need. And then I thought about this morning as I was trying to go, okay, what am I really going to present to the audience today? And I guess I just came around on it. I'm the one who always says, just draft dudes. Worry about it later. I sure know I wouldn't. Look, I'll live with the Campbell pick. Let me be very clear. I'll live with it. The Gibbs one is hard for me because, David.
We don't draft running backs in the first round.
Thank you. But if he's got that grade on him, what am I going to do? What do I say? Like, this dude's going to keep doing this. And he's either going to bring us a Super Bowl or get himself fired. There's really no in between. 248-539-9797.